Hi, Kubeb and Zain. How are you doing today? So, the main question which a lot of parents like myself is that where did we go wrong in parenting? I'm not talking about your parents per se, but you hang around like your circle of friends, etc. So where do parents go wrong in raising their kids? Can you share like a couple of things that how parents can go wrong in raising their kids?
I feel
Slightly louder.
I feel when parents stop their own self-development at a certain point,
Okay.
where they think they know everything, and whereby then they don't end when they lose the close connection with their kids. So what I mean to say is, as the kid is growing up, they majority of the time I feel like the school and the society is actually influencing the kid more than their parents are.
Correct.
And I feel like kids don't get the certain values um, compared to very, very good kids who are raised by their parents. I mean, how do I put it?
So you feel that values at home do not matter so
No,
much
they
as the
matter.
values they see
I
around.
feel like basic fundamental principles, like for example, simply, I feel like not saying anything behind someone's back.
Right.
It's a very, it's a fundamental and a value.
Yeah.
We are taught not to and avoid gossip or something like that. But it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. And I feel like it's not going to stop if I tell my friend or my friend tells me. No, no one's going to tell that to each other. It's parents who have this sort of connection with the kids, and they program them from a very early age to know what's right and wrong, as per, okay, I'm not supposed to say anything
Right.
behind someone's back. Either I do think that person's really bad or not. It's just a simple thing.
Is there a conflict between what you're taught how to do and what you see, what's being done in a lot of parent-kid relationships?
I feel like what I see that mostly other parents, like I see their kids have rules and they have to obey them and what put by parents.
Right.
But I feel like, and then there's no connection. There's no close connection with the kids. They don't know, parents don't know what's happening in the kid's life. And the kids don't know half the time what parents are going through.
Oh my God. So there is a disconnect between
There's a big disconnect.
communication, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like that disconnect, and also when I said when parents stop self-development, I feel like parents need to also keep
Developing
themselves. That is what kids sees.
Oh.
He learns that I always have to learn.
Oh.
I'm not, even if I get to my father's age, I'm not going to stop learning.
Right.
And it's nowhere where I know that, okay, that's it, I'm big, and I can say whatever I want. No. The kid should have the full right to challenge what the parents say, and then the parents should help and discuss.
So we are talking about two things, Kubek. Like one, the parents need to develop themselves
Yeah.
so that the kids can follow suit.
Show the kids that they're developing themselves, and this is how you're going to go. I mean, even if something is not taught to the kid, because he has this programming of self-developing himself, questioning things, reasons, why, and implementing,
Right.
he will find the difference between the right and wrong.
Oh.
He will choose what is right, and he'll understand things over time as well.
On his own.
He will over time. Let's say some parents did not teach something
Yeah.
to a kid.
About right and wrong. Let's imagine.
Yeah, okay,
I
I'm
mean,
right and wrong.
you know-
But they taught him self-development. They taught him to keep learning.
Right.
They taught him to always check yourself
Right.
first.
Right.
I feel like once the person starts checking himself, he gets to notice, what's
So it's all about self-awareness.
self-awareness, yeah.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kubek. Okay, now we go on to Zen. Zen, please share with my viewers that where parents are going wrong in rearing of their kids to have a successful or a happier life in the future.
See, I agree and disagree with a couple of things.
Sure,
So,
sure, absolutely.
The things I agree with is that the points which you said about what we call that self-development and everything. But I believe that's not where it actually is, like where it stops.
Okay.
There's a simple methodology here. There's a simple methodology.
Okay.
Look, you're going to get influence out there if you weren't like out of the house, if you weren't strongly built inside the house.
Okay.
That's the thing.
You go looking for stuff outside the home if you didn't find it within the home,
Yeah,
correct?
exactly.
Then,
So
perfect.
what I'm trying to say is that one thing I see, the simplest thing is time. Time you give to a kid,
Oh, perfect.
the time you give to a kid and making sure that he's loved and making sure that he's being taught the right thing
And
sure-
understood.
And one more thing, to become an example. To become an example is the biggest thing. And how you do that is by giving them time and showing them, and I guess that also helps like showing them how we're developing.
That's what I mean with something.
Yeah. And like one more thing is that what I see in parents today is that they put a list of things that you don't have to do this, you're not gonna do that, you're not gonna do this, and there's no understanding behind it, that why we don't supposed to do that.
Why?
And putting a list is not gonna change the kid. So you gotta show them why it's like that, and you gotta
Why?
give time, and you gotta build and see. For example, in my belief, like how I was brought up, I'll give that as an example.
Right.
Today, if I like in my upbringing, my values are, and my morals are that I'm not supposed to drink, I'm not supposed to be a drug addict, I'm not supposed to do these things. So my parents have built this in me. They never told me directly not to do it, but they built it in such a beautiful way that I go to, like, I'm in my second year and I've been to so many parties and so many things.
Where
And I've been
things are
crazy with
available.
them, yes.
Yeah.
But even they've dropped on me and stuff. I've not been even tempted. But look, it's not even like once that I would like get up and
Beautiful.
drink.
Beautiful.
And I'm not judging anyone who drinks or something.
And
It's
why
their
didn't
choice.
you?
Like-
Why didn't you Zen?
No,
when
I'm not
it
going
was
to-
just there available for you.
See,
if I may ask.
the thing is that I have other reasons why I don't do that. But one of them is that I feel I'm too blessed. Like I'm too blessed in so many ways that I don't wanna take, because my parents have given me like utmost respect. They've given me my time and given me my space. So I think I just, not only because of them, I know why I don't have to do it. And it's embedded in me. Like, I don't think I have to tell that, because that's my own opinion and my parents' opinion, and I agree with it.
Right.
So that's what it is. But this is an example. You don't have to tell your opinion and be like, this is the correct, and I'm gonna start, for example, teaching you that no, this is why I'm right and you're wrong. That's not the case. The case is that believe in what you've been taught at, you know, and pursue that. And that's the only way. So like I stay away from these things because it's been embedded in me. You know? And
How
that's
was it
what
embedded? As per force or just as a
I think-
discussion about what's right and wrong?
I think none both. In
Oh.
my case, not both. One, first, the force, it's never gonna work. Force, I will definitely
Force
do it.
doesn't work.
I will,
Absolutely.
yeah, force will never work. I will definitely do it.
Right.
I'll definitely.
If you force a child, they'll go the opposite
They'll go
direction.
opposite.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, because I've noticed one thing is that parents don't, like, they forget that they always, you know, they say, oh, it's a kid, you know, but they need to understand that he's a human being. He has his own brain now, you know?
Absolutely.
So he is gonna start taking his decisions as soon as he starts thinking, knows that that's a room, that's a bathroom, that's a chair. As soon as he knows that, that's it. He knows
Yeah.
he can take a decision then,
Yeah.
you know? So you can't just be like, you know, you're a kid, you don't know. You gotta explain to him, he has a brain, he has a value, you know? In my religion, this is what we're taught. This is what we're like big scholars in our religion give us one opinion, is that try to raise up a more loved and pious kid rather than having 4 at a time. You know? Focus on doing that rather than having like 6 and they don't even know your name and they're going crazy, you know? So that's also like that's a different case actually. But what I'm trying to say is that in that example it means to give love to every child and be more concentrated on them. And give time. Like I had a problem since a kid.
What problem?
And the problem is I feel like even if I get the most attention, I feel it's less.
Oh, so the more the
Same
attention,
here.
the better.
Yes, I love attention.
Perfect.
I love them. A little less, I go crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, you know, I've been mistreated like miserably.
Yeah.
So like that's why I feel like because of that, my parents understood me. Okay, he's like, you know, you gotta push him up, and you gotta also help him, you know.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Khubair, when you have an opportunity to do something that your parents are very, very against, what stops you from that? I mean, I could talk about so many issues, Robin. You know, it could be drugs, it could be so many things. I don't even want to take a name. What stops you in what kind of parenting did your parents do to stop you from doing all the wrong things? What stops you? They're not going to know about it.
For me, at this age, so like I'm 22,
Yeah.
if I stop myself from something, it's just personal choice.
Personal choice, why?
It's not going to be because of anything.
Not even your parents.
See, that's what you said, parents won't find out.
Yeah, they won't.
They won't.
But why would, I mean, usually kids do it and they say, oh, my parents won't find out. But
I
for
feel
you,
like
what stops
yeah,
you?
I feel like in our lives, it's a lot about what's happening behind the curtains. Our actions have direct relation with it,
Repercussions
I believe.
in your own life.
In anybody's life.
Okay.
So if I know that if I'm doing something and they don't know, I feel like it's gonna, you know, I don't know how to say it, like I know, I would know internally I've done something
Wrong.
which I shouldn't have.
Yeah, yeah.
And I probably, you know, would feel guilty about it.
Yeah,
And I don't want to.
yeah. Right.
But if I don't do it, I'm gonna feel really good about it, you know? And I'm gonna be expecting, you know,
Yeah.
unexpected rewards.
Right, right.
And I think that's how I am programmed. I feel like if you do the right thing, that's it, you're gonna get something. And if you're gonna do something, I feel like I don't wanna feel guilty about it.
Right.
I'd rather just, you know, be happy with myself.
Perfect. So,
I'd like to
you
answer
are
that, actually.
adults. What would you tell my viewers who are parents, like maybe one or two tips when dealing with their kids? What should they do and what shouldn't they do? One thing you said that if they stopped you, you would probably go the other direction. One. What other things?
They should teach their kids to think extremely big.
Okay. Beyond themselves.
Beyond, push them, let them go wild
Right.
with their interests. Because today he likes football, tomorrow he'll like cricket.
Right.
Let him go to the highest extent he could. Then if
So
he's
don't
bored,
curtail him.
yeah, if he's bored, he fails. He's gonna change his direction himself.
Right.
Don't leave him. Just let him grow.
Nice.
But while he's doing the things, let him think the utmost, like the highest potential he can have.
Nice.
And a certain thing he's doing.
No.
I feel like that will really get.
That's super, super. Yes, Zen.
See, I believe that one thing is that
Come
there
closer
should,
so that you can hear.
there should be always a boundary. You know?
Boundary
A
for
kid-
the kids.
Yeah, a kid should have always a boundary, but he should not know about it.
Ah,
the thing is,
interesting.
yes, he should not know about it. The two tips I always give is time and attention. Time and attention, you can make the kid do whatever you want, because once he knows that he's loved, it's the little things. Even if you're on the phone and he's like a little kid like that and he's tapping you, and if you can just leave the phone and look at him like, yeah, what? Like,
Nice.
I think it would make his day.
Oh.
You know, it would make his day. Like that's the thing. And those things start at that age. Like when they're in their months and then they just touch the ear and then they just touch the 2 years. That's the time where you actually have to give utmost love. You know, in my religion, you're not like we pray 5 times.
Right.
So till the kid's 7, you're not supposed to even teach him, you know, you have to like groom him in it, but you're not supposed to even like
Slowly
tell him
push
to,
him.
right? So but that 7 years God has given him the period only for love and attention.
Right.
Love, time and attention. That's the time. 7 years given. So don't do anything with the kid, you know? Just do that.
Nice.
Like give him that time and love. And I believe that's the best part.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. God bless you for sharing all your best thoughts with us, and see you next time. Thank you, guys.